Hello everyone, my name is Mike, and today I will talk to you about my personal experience of using Anbernic RG40XXH as an old player. Let me talk about the conclusion first. This retro handheld console is actually quite good at playing some old games. The main reason is that its 4:3 480p screen is very helpful for playing some old games. The picture ratio is relatively harmonious, such as PS1 games, or GB games, and GBA games. The second one I personally like better. It's Anbernic. He put many emulators in games. All set up. Open and play. We don't have to worry about it as players. I think this is very worry-free. But my machine doesn't have enough memory. There aren't many PS games with larger capacity inside. And there are some I haven't heard of yet. It is recommended to make a classic game integration package in the future. There are all kinds of simulators inside. A must-play masterpiece. Then it will be very comfortable. Although I am actually doing this now. But the amount of work is very, very large. But the GBAMD GB inside it. These classic handheld platform games. There are still quite a few. There is something I need to complain about. It's just about finding the game you like. Still quite strenuous. Need to keep turning down one by one. Fortunately, the lower right corner of the screen. It has a collection option. You can add your favorite games. All included together. In this case, the next time I look for it, you can directly add it to your favorites. Find directly. Okay, let's talk about it next. How is the actual gaming experience on this handheld console? What we are playing now is called Knights of the Round Table. Games that used to be played in arcades. We found this handheld. It uses the PSV button layout. That is, the cross-direction keys are at the top. In this case, it may be more customary to use it in daily life. It's the arrow keys. However, its pressing force will be a bit too strong. It may take you a while to get used to it. When fighting in Street Fighter, you will feel more obvious. So I personally would put it in the menu. Use more. But if you are not used to it, you can also use a joystick to control your game character. By the way, the direction keys actually provide very solid feedback when pressed. Not that baggy feeling. Now let's talk about its ABXY keys. The overall feel of ABXY is still very good. The pressure is very firm. And its size is not bad either. Even bigger than some Win handheld consoles. In terms of key travel, it is medium to long. So if you like this riser plane game, then it might take a little more effort. Okay, let's take a look at how the PSP games perform. Like playing this 2.5D game. It's not a big problem. The smoothness of the entire game is still very good. There will be no obvious lags or frame drops. But playing this kind of game with more 3D modeling, it's not that perfect when simulated. In terms of frame rate, it may not be able to maintain 30 frames. Okay, let's take a look at PS1 games. The overall performance is very good. The picture is very smooth. No frame drops occurred. Or maybe it got stuck suddenly. And we can also see. What about this game screen? It fills the entire screen. Because it is a 4:3 screen ratio. So just like our old TV, the ratio is the same. So if you want the original flavor, let's review this PS game. So if this handheld machine, it's a good choice. So compared to these 3 previous games, I would rather use this handheld to play some of this arcade game. Because I think there are still a lot of arcade games. Never played it before. Or played. But I want to revisit it again. While playing arcade games.